Coach Morris, you have brought honor and distinction to the University of Miami for now a quarter century. Your teams win, your ball players act with class, they go to class, and they graduate. Many of your former alumni have gone on to play professional baseball and in the show. And your former players go on to lead lives of purpose in contributing to their families and to society. The University of Miami is grateful for everything that you have done. And as a small token of its appreciation, before the season, where there will be many special remembrances of your career at the U, as you begin your 25th season at UM, Coach Jim Morris, would you and your family please remove the covering and accept the gift that we hope reminds you of some of the greatest days of your coaching career. So Nan and Jim and Will remove the carpeting, the black covering, and standing before you, Coach Morris, are 3 seats from Rosenblatt Stadium. Rosenblatt Stadium no longer exists, but Rosenblatt is where you won 2 national championships, and these seats will be with you for the remainder of your life, and we hope that you will sit in them, enjoy them, and think of all of your successes in Omaha, Nebraska. So ladies and gentlemen, this is our gift to Jim Morris here tonight from the ball players, the coaches, and the staff. Coach Morris, if you would, have a seat. Jim, at this time, I invite you to the podium, and we'd love to hear some remarks from our head coach, Jim Morris.
First, I'd like to thank everyone for coming. It's a very special night. It's amazing. You say it's 25th. It's a very touching moment, but it's even more unbelievable to say that J-Ro's 50th, which is twice as many we've been able to enjoy. I want to thank Rick Rivers and Jessica Green for all the hard work they've done here for put this together. We've met numerous times, and unbelievable how many hours they put to get this ready for everything. But I want to thank all the people, I guess in particular the players, for coming back. I want to thank Roy Firestone for being here, a special friend. And 3 years ago, when I signed my last contract, Roy was with me. Football. I don't know which one, maybe that thing. Excuse me? Okay. And so we talked about it. He says, you know what? He goes, I want to do your last banquet. I said, okay, you're in. So that's the way it happened. He believes in freedom of speech too, by the way. It's a great thing. I want to thank my wife and Will, my beautiful wife, and my beautiful son, handsome son. There to support us, future baseball player. I introduced him last year as probably the best athlete that's ever been here, the smartest and the best looking, Will Morris. Again, I'd like to congratulate J-Ro on all the accomplishments and hard work. And I can remember before I came to Miami when we would come here and play, J-Ro was so annoying. The opposing team, I got to tell you, because he's in your ear and the players. It's a great thing. He's done all of our stuff, and just congratulate you on everything you've done. I want to thank Blake and Craig, my immediate superior, and that all the things they do to help me and help our program to be successful. Because without the support of your administration, there's no way you're going to win. It's not going to guarantee you're going to win, there's no way you're going to win without great support. I'd like to thank everyone else here for our administration, our board that's already been introduced. I'd like to thank someone I hadn't. I know a lot of people, but our friends from Adidas, Aaron Kahn and Charlie has been friends forever. And I appreciate all your great support here with Charlie's from Sarasota, Charlie Stobbs. And it's been great for our program, do everything they do for us. And special thank you guys to come back here for the last thing. I want to thank my staff, Gino, my associate head coach, 19 years. JD, my pitching coach, 16 years. Roberto, our catching coach, 3rd year. Chris Diaz, our pitching coach, student pitching coach. Robert McDaniel, better known as GM, has been with me since 1998. Most popular guy with the players. No question about that. Brian, our trainer, HR, Brian, our strength coach, HR, our trainer, Cam from media, Lily and Mary Lou from the office, all what you guys do. Heather, Heather puts this all together, Heather, with our academic parts. Unbelievable what they could do. I promise parents, and when they come in and meet with me, I can't promise them this. I tell them, I can't promise you you'll start. I can't promise you that you'll be an All-American or play in the big leagues, but I promise you that if you do what Heather says, that you'll graduate. And I believe that. I hope my son can do that one day, so hang on, Heather. We've got a couple more years to be able to come. There's something called tuition remission. Now we got to get Dr. Dawkins, we got to get him in too, okay, you know? And, great academic program, and Brandon and our staff for the field, all the things they do. Our former players in particular, Alex was a freshman when I got here, and we always joke he's the 2nd best shortstop that's ever been on the field. I'm the first, not you, man. And we joke about it, but we had a great time over the years. And I tell you, '94 was as much fun as I've ever had as a coach. And we're back to the World Series and all the things that happened there. I'd like to thank our special fans and the parents. Can the parents please stand? I want to see how many parents are here. Parents of our players, please stand. Also, we have a thing that we do here. It's kind of appropriate time. We have a award. It's called the Unsung Hero Award. Unsung Hero Award that's been given out for a long time to a special individual. This person is someone that's supported the baseball program, but the athletic program for long before I came here. Has always been involved. Everybody in here has been directly or indirectly connected. Because they've been there to eat or to eat at the ballpark. And that's Bill Archer, my special friend. You know, when I'm starting reminiscing here a little bit, I got to tell you, it's kind of tough thinking about the end and the beginning. At the beginning first, of course, Karen Fraser called me today, and I was talking with Rick and J-Ro yesterday, and she said the only thing would be better if they were both here. So Karen called just to say she's sorry she couldn't be here. She'll be here sometime this season, but she couldn't come, but to wish me good luck. And at the end of the conversation, she was crying so much that I was very glad she wasn't here, because I would be crying with her, I guarantee you. And the things that went on, but just talking about the beginning of this process, you know, I got to thank Paul D. I got to thank Paul D. President Foote that brought me here. I left Georgia Tech when they were ranked #1 in the country with some pretty good players with Veritek and Nomar and Jay Payton and Brad Ribby, some good players, some good major leaguers, and to come here. And Paul D's one of the guys that taught me into it. But the real guy, I got to be honest, is Coach Frazier. You know, that taught me into coming, and they called me on the phone, and but before I could before the interview, you know, I flew down on my own dime and met with Coach Frazier to make sure that was his guy. Because if it wasn't, there's no way. No way. So it's been very special for all those people. But yeah, people, you know, probably the most popular question that's ever asked is, so Coach, how are we going to be this year? How are we going to do this year? Well, I got to tell you, that kind of was established during my interview process. I come in to be interviewed, and I didn't think that. So I come in and Paul D, a couple things. We walked into the coaches or the players' locker room, and the players may remember this, but I come into the players' locker room, and the bathroom door of the players' locker room was propped open with a national runner-up trophy, and it was wet. I don't know if we had a storm in there or what, but this trophy's wet. And I remember looking at this trophy in the bathroom door, and I looked at Paul D. He was stunned as much as me, and I looked down and looked up. It's a tough place to coach. He didn't know what to say. But really, that's what it's all set, it's standard. The standard's set right there that everybody wants to go to Omaha, and they expect to be there every year. And if you're not, then you're not happy. And that's the measure of a great program. The other thing I can remember is we're standing in center field, and me and Mr. D, and he says, again, luckily I didn't really apply for the job. He recruited me. He goes, whatever you need to win, I will get you. Whatever football gets, you can get. You hear that, Blake? And I said, Mr. D, I said, would you please repeat that again slowly? So every time I wanted something, I would say, you know, football, and he goes, I know, I knew I screwed up when I said that. So it's amazing, but it's been very special. The school has given us so many things to give us an opportunity to win. As a coach, that's all you want, is a chance to win. A chance to win, and then try to put it together. There are so many special moments from my career. Of course, the first World Series in 1994 with you guys were such a special time. I can also remember 1994, the first alumni game. It's my first game, and we're playing the alumni, the old guys, and we were getting kicked. I mean, we're getting smoked. Coach Frazier calls the guys over. He goes, guys, we got to hold it down. We're embarrassing. They're beating us so bad. And I remember I'm standing there with my hands in front of the dugout. I'm looking at this guy and going, why did I leave Georgia Tech? It seems like it wasn't that far, that long ago. In 1996, when we lost that game to Warren Morris and LSU, and Alex laying on the ground crying, we go in the locker room, and unbelievable moment. We lose on the last pitch. I was already designing the ring. I was already in my mind, after we struck that 8th place hitter out, there's 2 outs, and we're up by 1. I was already trying to figure out where are we going to order this ring. And Warren Morris hits the home run. We go in the locker room. I don't remember shaking hands with Skip Bergman, or I don't remember anything until I got to the locker room. Everybody's crying. Everybody's crying in this locker room. And before I can say anything, Alex stands up and he goes, Pat Burrell, you're the best hitter I've ever seen. Robbie Morrison, you're an All-American. And if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here. Robbie had given up the home run. And he's crying so hard you can't hardly understand. And if you weren't crying, you were crying in that locker room. So then they come down and say, I got to take 2 people to the press conference. I'm looking around trying to figure out who could possibly go to this press conference and talk after such an emotional game. I had nightmares about that game for 2 years. I was going to the stadium, and I look out, and the game's being played, and I was trapped in the stadium, but I couldn't get out. Thank goodness in 1999, we won the first ring, and kind of took the monkey off my back that we could win a big one. And in the stadium with Alex Rodriguez, with Alex donating the money to start the stadium off. He came in and talked to our team, and I don't know, somebody that has to be in here to talk. He gave a speech to our team. It was an unbelievable speech to the team. And he was talking about visualization and hitting and representing, doing all the things right. So afterwards, our guys go out in the right field, and Alex and I are standing in the right side of the dugout, and we're looking. And I said, Alex, I want you to visualize something for me. He said, okay. He said, I said, close your eyes. And he said, okay. I said, I want you to visualize now that you're in Texas. He was playing with the Rangers. That you're in Texas, and you're in the clubhouse, and your whole team is watching college baseball, which they do, watch college baseball, and the Miami Hurricanes are playing on TV. And everybody's rooting and hollering, and all of a sudden, the camera flashes to the scoreboard, and it says, Alex Rodriguez Park. And he looks at me and goes, I would like that. That's how that started. And he donated money, of course, to get us started in that project. But there's so many special moments I could talk much longer. But this year's team, so how's the team this year? I know how the team needs to be this year. We need to go all mile. So that's a standard to set to get ready every day and visualizing what we got to do as players and coaches to get back where we want to go. And that's Omaha. The second biggest question is asked, and I've been asked it a few times tonight. So, Coach, when you retire, what are you going to do? And I got to be honest, you know, I'm not really sure. Hopefully he'll be involved in Miami some way, the university, possibly in pro ball in some ways. Maybe real estate. I own 41 houses, so, and lived in a lot of them. I haven't looked at an open house since yesterday. I love looking at open house. I saw a need when I wanted to see. So I love real estate. I was going to be an architect, not a baseball coach. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing, but I know I'm going to be spending a lot of time with my wife at Sutton, and trying to get him ready to play here. So that's my dream, and so it's very special. I'm not sure he's working on it right now, but you know, I want to thank all you guys for your support and your friendship and all the things you've done for me to get in this position. I guess it's the first time Gino, stand up, please. I want to congratulate Gino as the next head coach. We've known this is going to happen for 3 years, so we've worked a lot together to do different things, and so it's been a fun project, an interesting project, but there's no one who wants to win more than he does. There's no one who works harder than he does, and it'll be in great hands. So look forward to being with you guys in the stands and watching, being in practice some, calling Gino, asking why we're not butting more. Somehow got to laugh on that, because I hear that from the stands. So I appreciate everything that you've done for me. Blake, thank you. Craig, our administration, all my friends that are here tonight, all the players. I plan on living in Miami. I know that, and we look forward to spending many, many nights at the Light. Thank you very much.